Hi, grade 9. We will revise now geometry, some ideas from each lesson. This is your revision sheet. We'll choose some questions from the revision sheet and we will start solve this just to let you remember this all. Look here, for example. First question we have here: identify each line or segment that intersects the circle. Here we have a circle. We can see lines that intersect the circle. We need to just identify, which means write the name of each line. For example, UV, this line that touch the circle at one point, intersect the circle at one point, we called it tangent. We called it what? Tangent. PU, as you see here, PU is a segment come from the center to the circle, so it just radius. Okay. RQ, it's a segment that touch the circle from its endpoints and passing through the center, so it's what? Diameter. And ST, line intersect or cut the circle at 2 points, so we called it secant. Just edit it. Second idea we have here: EF and EG are tangent to circle H. Find EF. Find what? EF. Here we have what? We have two tangent segments. We have two tangent segments to the circle from the same point outside the circle. So the theorem say that these two segments are what? Are congruent. So to solve this question, I need to make equation to find the variable. The equation here will be between these two. We said these two segments, two tangent segments, are congruent. So I make equation here: 3x minus 1.2 equals 2x plus 1.8. To solve the equation, I need to just move all x on one side and the numbers on the other side. So 2x will come here and minus 1.2 will go to the other side. So we have here 3x. When 2x move to the other side, we will change the sign, will be minus 2x equals, you have here 1.8, right? Negative 1.2 will go to the other side, will be positive 1.2. Okay? Now 3x minus 2x equals what? Just x. Okay? 1.8 plus 1.2, it will be what? It will be 3. So we can say that x here is 3, right? The question was what? Find EF. This one. So after you got x, you will go to substitute, replace x by its value that you got here, okay, which is 3. So I write EF equals 3 bracket, replace x by what? By 3. Replace x by 3, okay, minus 1.2 equals 3 multiply 3 will be what? Will be 9, okay, minus 1.2, just subtract, it will be what? It will be 7.8. Okay, let's move to another idea. Here what? Find each measure. Look at the circle here. We need to find each measure. First one, measure of our IK arc. Okay? IK arc. From where this is I and this is what? K. So I need all of that. Okay? Look here. This angle is 90. This sign means it's 90. And this angle is what? 60. The central angle is equal to the subtended arc. The central angle is equal to the subtended arc. So the arc JK is equal to the central angle, which is what? 90. And this arc IJ is equal to the central angle, which is what? 60. So the measure of the arc IK, all IK, this one will be what? Will be 60 plus 90, which is what? 150. Okay? Now, measure JIL. Where JIL? JIL. So, we will start from here and go this way, like that, to L. Okay? It's JIL, this one. What about this measure? We know that this is a diameter which divides the circle into two halves. We know the half of the circle is 180, right? So this one we said it's 60, and this arc will be what? Will be 180. So the measure of this arc, all JIL, would be what? Would be 60, right? Plus 180, which is what? 60 plus 180, which is 240 degrees. Okay, and this is the measure of the arc. Look here. Also, we need to find the WX here. What do we have here? He said angle UTV, angle UTV, this one, which had this sign, congruent to angle XTW, XTW, this one, and we can see that they have the same sign. If the central angles are congruent, the theorems and the correlates say that if the central angle are congruent, so the subtended arcs are congruent, and also the chords, these are chords, UV and XW are chords, so these two chords also are congruent. So to find this WX, we need to make equation here to find the variable Y. So I will make equation between these two. We said this chord is equal to this one, so I can write that 2Y minus 3 congruent to or equal to Y plus 4. The same way, equation, we need to collect all the variables in one side and the numbers in the other side. So move this Y here, negative 3 to the other side, this is equal 2Y here. Y will come to this side as minus Y. Okay? And here we have what? We have 4, right? Minus 3 will come to this side, we'll change the sign. It will be plus 3. 2Y minus Y, Y. 4 plus 3, it's 7. So now I got the value of Y. The value of Y is 7. I need what? WX. So I need to go here to WX, change Y by this value. So WX equals 2, bracket, replace Y by its value, which is 7 now, minus 3. 2 multiply 7, it will be what? 14. Minus 3, which is what? 11. And this is a value of WX. Let's go to another idea. Here we have what? We have sector. This is a sector in the circle. He said find the area of the sector, give your answer in terms of pi, and round to the nearest hundredth. The sector BAC, this one. We have here the radius and we have the measure of the arc. What is the rule of area of sector? Area of sector equals what? The rule for area of sector equals pi r square m 3 over 360. What is m? The measure of the arc, which is 40. Okay. What is r? The radius, and we have the radius. Okay. And pi, we know it. Pi, he said, in terms of phi means I will not replace pi by 3.14 or whatever. I will just keep it by the same. So now I will replace pi by pi, just put by the same. Replace r by what? By 9 to the power 2, and here m is what? 40, right? M, the measure of the arc, which is 40, over 360. Okay? Now, you will do this by your calculator. Look here. Forget about pi. Just forget pi. Just write 9 to the power 2 into bracket. Okay? You have here fraction 40 over 360. Like this. Close the bracket. Equals what? 9. So the answer is 9. What about this pi? I said we will keep pi the same because he said in terms of pi. Okay? So this is pi. What would the unit here? Millimeter. So the answer is millimeter to the power 2. Another idea here. Find the area of the segment KGL. KGL. Okay? KGL. This one. We know that the area of segment is the same like area of sector, but we will add the area of triangle for this one. So he will do just 2 steps. Number 1, we will find the area of the sector, all the sector. Okay? Area of sector equals, we said it's pi r square m over 360. Right? By r square m over 360. So equals, I will keep pi. Now, just right now. R is 10. So I write here 10 to the power 2. M, which is what? The measure of the arc. This angle is 90, which is central angle. So the arc also will be 90. Because the arc is the same like the central angle. So this is 90 over 360. Equals. Do this by calculator. Now, 10 to the power 2. Bracket 90 over 360 equals what? 25. So it's 25 pi. Okay? This is the first step. Second step, area. We must find area of triangle, this triangle. Because we need this segment. We need just this segment. So we will find the area of sector all the sector, and the area of triangle, then we subtract them. Okay? Area of triangle, we know it's BH over 2. Right? Which is what? Where's base and height here? This is a right triangle. If this 110, we know that this is a radius in the circle. So this also radius. Okay? So this one will be the same like this one, 10, because they are radii. So this one 10, and this one is also 10. Okay? And in the right triangle, these legs are what? Are the base and height. Okay? So this base and this height, so it will be 10. Multiply 10. Divide by what? Divide by 2. The answer, which is what? 50. Okay? Now, this inch, so it's inch square. And here also inch to the power 2. Now, area of segment. The required area of segment, okay, equals what? The area that you have got first here, 25 pi. And this pi, you need to replace it by 3.14 now. Okay? Because you will find this one, okay, in decimal. Minus area of triangle, which is 50, equals. I will just write this all in the calculator one time. Okay? So it will be 25, bracket, 3.14, close the bracket, okay, minus 50, equals, in decimal, 28.5. So it will be 28.5. Okay, inch square. Okay, so it's 28.5 inch to the power 2. Again, the question was, find the area of segment. Okay, KGL. This is a segment, KGL, this one. KGL segment, so I need this one all. Okay. First step here, you need to find the area of the whole sector, the same like what we have done up here. Okay, so the area of the whole sector first. Okay, after we find the area of the whole sector, we will do what? We will find the area of just the triangle inside this triangle, LJK, this one. Okay, area of triangle is PH over 2, which is base multiply height divide by 2. If this one 10, so this one will be also 10 because they are radial. Divide by 2. 10 multiplied by 10, which is 100, divide by 2, it will be 50. Okay? Now, area of segment will be this one minus this one. So you find the area of sector, then the area of triangle, then subtract them to find the area of segment. Is it clear? Okay. Let's go to another idea. Find the arc length, give your answer in terms of pi also. We need the area of the arc, the length of the arc, sorry, xy. The length of the arc equals, what's the rule for length of arc? It's 2 by r multiply m over 360. We know m is the measure of the arc. Okay, so here it will be 2, okay, multiply r, which is the radius, and we can see the radius 9, so it's multiply 9, multiply m, what is m? 80, and over 360. In terms of pi, so I will keep pi the same, forget about pi, and by your calculator just compute this one. Okay, it's 2 multiply, what about pi? Should I keep it? No, I just leave pi. Okay, 2 multiply 9, okay, multiply m, which is 80, over 360. Okay, equals 4. So this would be 4 pi. What will I write here? Centimeter. So I write here centimeter. Okay. This one, we need to find, it's a different question. We need to find here the required, which is angle IHJ, JH, arc. Look here. These questions all in your revision sheet. Okay, but this is the answer for them. We know that this is inscribed angle. We know this is what? Inscribed angle. The inscribed angle is supposed to be what? Half the subtended arc. Okay, half the arc. So GH is double 20, which is what? Which is 40. And this one angle is 90, right? So the inscribed angle, which is subtended by this arc, will be half the measure of this arc, which is what? 45. He said here, measure angle IHJ. Where's IHJ? This one, right? So it's very clear that it's 45 degree. Okay? And second required, GH arc. GH arc. The arc is half, is double, sorry, the inscribed angle. So this 120, so this will be the double, which is 40. And this angle, half the subtended arc. This 190, the arc is 90, so the angle is half, which is 45. Okay? Look at this one. We can see in this question, we have a diameter. If we have a diameter, so if we have an inscribed angle subtended by this arc, and this arc it half the circle, and we know that half the circle is 180, right? So this arc, this inscribed angle will be half the arc, which is what? Which is 90. So when you just see a diameter and an inscribed angle holding by its end this diameter, so the angle is 90 directly. It's a rule. Okay? The inscribed angle in a semicircle is right angle. Okay? So this angle is 90. So the question here, we need to find z, right? So I need to make equation. To make equation by what? Equating this one by 90. So I write here for z minus 10 equals 90. Move minus 10. Move minus 10. We have 4z minus 10 equals 90. Minus 10 move to the other side as plus 10, right? So 4z equals 100. Now we will do what? Look here. 4z minus 10 equals 90. Move 9 minus 10 to the other side plus 10. Now 4z equals 100. Divide by 4 both sides. So now 100 divided by 4 will be what? Will be 25. So z will be 25. Another idea. We have here what? We have a quadrilateral inscribed in a circle. We know the rule here that a quadrilateral in a circle has some properties, which is what? These angles, which are opposite, are supplementary. Are what? Supplementary. So from the beginning, I need to make equation to find this variable, to know the measure of these angles which are required. Okay? So the rule here say that these opposite angle in the quadrilateral, which is inscribed in a circle, are supplementary. Supplementary means what? Their sum is 180. So I make here equation 8m plus 10m equals 180. Okay? 8m plus 10m, 18m equals 180. Right? Just equation. What should I do to move this 18? Divide both sides by 18. Now, m is what? M equals what? It will be 180 divided 18, which is 10. Now I know that m is 10, right? So, when I come here, if I replace each m by the value of m that I got here, which is 10, it will be what? 5. It will be 5 bracket 10, which is what? 50. Okay? And here 8 bracket 10, which is what? 80. This one 10 bracket 10, which is what? 100. So I know now that angle H here is 50. Angle I here, which is what? 80. Angle G here, which is what? 100. The remainder is what? Angle F. Where's angle F? We don't have angle F here in this variable with the variable m. But I know that, I just said that the opposite angles in the quadrilateral, which is inscribed in a circle, are supplementary. So these two angles are supplementary. What the supplementary means? The sum is 180. So this 150 and this one will be the rest of 180, which is what? Which is 130. Which is what? 130. Or I do like this: 180 minus 50 equals 130. The same. I want all my students to revise the revision sheet carefully and solve all the problems in the revision sheet. These were some ideas, okay, just to help you. Okay? Thank you. Best wishes.